Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are continuing with our Python learning. So, in our previous video, we did something on Python. So, right now, we are going to continue that conversation. So, what we did here is the things list modification, understanding list, tuples, and data conversion in Python. So, we explain all of these things, and uh, I actually listed out what are the things we are going to do on this video. So let me take the things and we can go from there. So here it is. So here access tuples. So that's one of the things. So let me let me put that things first, then we can go to the details right now. So the tuples, where is my tuples? Okay, here access tuples. So that's we already discussed. You can use the index number to access that one. So in this case, the second one, zeroth index, first index, we got the result. Negative indexing means start from the end. Minus 1 refers to the last item, minus 2 refers to the second item. So you can do some of these things also. The negative indexing. So that's one of the things that probably we need to we need to understand. So range of indexes. So if you near fourth, fifth, and that kind of things, like the thing is here. So if you have a scenarios like you need to skip the first one, you need only the remaining items. So 0, 1, 2. So I have only two indices here. So in that case, you can mention that also. So you got it will start with the 1. So if you provide 0 here, it's gonna happen in this case. So 0 probably you will get two items, apple and banana. So that's actually 0 to 2. So it will not end up in 2. That's an interesting one. I guess it's a number of items, a range of indices, where to start and where to end. So this is actually interesting. So 0, 1, 2. I have only the two index 0, 1, 2. But when I run this, I need to provide 0 to 3. Then only I will get all these elements. So that's interesting one. So this example return the item from. So you can skip this one. So if you are skipping this one, so let me make it as a separate for the some practical purposes. If I am running this one, it's the same. You don't need to mention here anything. So in that case, it will start from zeroth item. And if you are doing something like this, then you can mention the start index, but you are not mentioning the end index. So there are a lot of things that we can do. So for doing this kind of things in some other languages will be very difficult. So splitting an array with indices, you usually parsing through that, copying that array slice is there in some cases, but yeah, but it's a difficult thing if you are using a list or something in other languages. So that kind of things we can do here. So range of negative indices. So you can use a negative indices also here. So if you are the starting, you're mentioning -1. In this case, what's gonna happen in this case? So here you're getting the only element cherry. Why? So if you're mentioning -3 here, what's gonna happen? That also we need to check here. So it's an empty. So the negative index, the negative indexing is a little bit a little bit different. So let me post one example here. The ultimate aim of this kind of thing. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. The orange is the fourth one, and kiwi, melon, mango. So if you are taking from here, you can see -1, -2, -3, -4 here. So this is the -4. The orange is the -4. The mango is the -1. So first you need to calculate the indices. Then you need to make it is like this. So even if your indices ends with -1 here, you need to start with the -4. So that's the one thing you need to remember. So if you need to get the last element by providing the minus indices, you can do like this. These probably work. So that kind of scenarios are a little bit complicated, but it is fine. So these things all you need to know. These kind of things are there. That's the only thing you need to know. So after you are programming, after you are programming or code walkthrough of an existing application, you will get an understanding how they did, right? Then you can use that things in this kind of scenarios. So if you know more about the language, that's the best better things you can optimize the code. So whenever you are seeing some existing code, the better thing you can do is like from your knowledge, the knowledge you acquire from that one, whether you can optimize or not. But right now there are a lot of AI tools that will probably help. You can ask them like whether this way is better or this way is better, and if that way is better, what is the advantage of using this one? So right now this whole communication is with some architects or some senior devs or lead us, but we don't need to go there if we have AI access. But yeah, probably you will get an answer. If that's not working, then you can go to the higher levels. So here, what is happening here? So you have these all things. So apple in this apple. If apple in this apple, print is apple. So this is actually checking whether that item is present and you are doing something. It's like if exists. So check if it exists. Example. So that's all about access tuples, update tuples. That's the next one. We try to complete all the tuples on this video because we don't want to continue these things once again, right? Continue one more video because we have a lot of topic to be covered, lot of example projects projects need to be done. So here is another one. So if you need to replace something, you need to convert into the list. Since this is immutable, and then you need to convert back to the tuple. That's the way tuple is working. So here you can see you replace kiwi, right? So that's kind of things you need to keep in mind. Since tuple are immutable, append method. So you can do that's also the same way. So if you are seeing like this one, append method, there is no append for tuple. So we are going on the easiest way, adding. Okay, we are not printing the tuple. That's why this causing an issue. So here, this tuple, saving that one, run again. You can see the orange there. Add tuple to a tuple. So another thing. So tuple concatenation. So add one tuple into the another one. So this also easy. You don't need any conversion. We are adding some two immutable types. You can see the data is there. So that's also a very good item here. So removing, since it is immutable, how you can remove an item from a tuple. So here it is. So you need to remove, you need to convert into the list, and then you convert again back to the came back to the tuple. So that's the way you can remove. So if you need to delete a tuple completely, you can use the delete keyword. So I don't know whether it will work in the same way for the list. We can try that. Anyway, we will discuss that in our list discussion. So I don't know whether it's yeah, we will discuss later because we have lot of things remaining on our tuple and I already paused 15 minutes on this video. So these things are taking a little bit time. So unpacking, when we create a tuple, we normally assign value packing a tuple. So unpacking means you need to you need to get value from the tuple, right? So if I have a tuple, let me make it bigger. Why I am wasting 50% of my screen without any reason? So here, this will raise an error. Yeah, that's because of this one. Maybe I can make this like this. Apple, banana. So here we have the problem again. Print this tuple. Let me comment that part also. Let's see what exactly happening in this kind of scenarios. So here you are unpacking. It's like a JavaScript unpacking of items. So we can do that here also. So you can do, in this case there is some scenario. So if you are a scenario like you don't know how many input that in that tuple, you end up in some errors, because in that case you can use an asterisk. So if you are using an asterisk, the last item will be the list. So if I am doing like this, you can see as per everything is there, because we have only one, two, three, four, five items, but we are using one, two, three items. So what happening in this case? It's print apple, banana, cherry, and the remaining items as a list. So you can use the asterisk on that case. Another thing that you can use anywhere. So that's also an interesting thing. So you can use in the middle also. So here, if I'm using like that, so we can see the last item is cherry and the middle item is a lace and the first item is the apple. So everything is there also, and loop through a tuple. So that's also a very good thing. So in our previous one we saw if apple in this tuple, if in, that's the one. For this one, for x in this tuple, if in and for in. So that will that will print everything. Probably we can see that result here. And actually, so another thing, that based on the range that we discussed yesterday, the range by the value of a particular range. In this case, also this will work. So your tuple item by referring their index number. So it will I in range. So it will start with the 0 and it will go through all of the items. You can loop through the tuple item by using while loop also. So while loop also it's almost same. So you have the tuple here. Let me put it here, and until the while loop is continuing, you can do the tuple parsing. So that's all about looping through tuple. So we completed access, update, and back loop. Two more items: join tuple and tuple methods. Probably we can discuss that on next video. Let me check how long this video took. Right now 21 minutes, so I'm just going to stop. On the next video we will discuss the other things. Thank you for watching.